doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rocking and rolling. We're talking about tattoos today, fellas. What's going on? What's happening? How you guys doing?
Chilling. What's
You guys
going
are
on?
both tatted all the way down from arms to legs, man.
Yeah.
Do you tattoo yourselves, or you guys like? How does that even work?
I have, for sure. Like, a lot of the stuff you see on my legs, I tattooed myself.
Oh my goodness!
All this bullshit you see on me, same.
You tatted yourself too?
Yeah. A lot of bullshit.
Professionals. Introduce yourself real quick to everybody.
Ralph Tatts.
For sure. And you?
T. Bullis.
Talk about, the tattoos are still to this day the most trendy thing anybody can do to their body. I don't think there's anything besides the crazy piercings that have been happening.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
It is
sure.
crazy, right? Talk about getting into tattooing. What made you guys find passion for it and get into it in the first place?
I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, so I started off apprenticing at Pitbull Tattoo on 7 Mile Van Dyke way back in the day. I'm old as hell now, so long time ago. And then Motown Tattoo Company itself started in the back of a barbershop on East Warren, Beaconsfield. And we just kept grinding, kept growing. And then I met Ralph when he was real young. I took him under my wing, and that's who's going to take over for me.
Very cool.
Yeah, so basically with me, like I said before, it wasn't really in my plans to be a tattoo artist, but I believe it was destiny how it came about, because I was always hustling, my pictures drawn in school and whatnot. Used to draw tattoos on the guys. My neighbor actually convinced me. He like, hey, go up to the shop, sell some slides. And that's the day I met him, like trying to sell off Flash.
Flash?
Yeah, like Tattoo Flash, the actual art, like my drawings.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So you were selling drawings to tattoo parlors?
That was my purpose of going up there. Then I met this guy. He gave me a free internship or a free apprenticeship.
So when you seen him, what were you thinking about when he
I'm
came?
going to work the dog shit out of him. When he was young, you know what I'm saying? I want him to draw everything. I'm like, all right, you can start tomorrow, bro.
For real?
So, yeah.
I was drawing stacks and stacks of Flash, like just different art. Like I still see a lot of my art. I started this when I was like 16, 17. I still see a lot of the art that I was drawing on those flashes on people till this day.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't even know like who drew it because they just circle around.
Right, so it's like the sketch of what the tattoo artist actually inks in, right?
Yeah, like the outline.
The outline,
Yeah.
right. Very cool. You're from Detroit?
Yeah, I'm from the east side,
Talk-
Wayburn and Berkshire.
Talk about growing up in Detroit a little bit before you got into tattooing.
Growing up in Detroit, it was one of those things like finding your place, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like figuring out, discovering who you are, what you want to do, you here with this crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like just really trying to figure yourself out. That was kind of like what it was for me, but I always stood out even though I didn't try to. I always stood out, always like met new people. People just gravitated towards me, so
Right.
things were cool. Everything that was hard, I made it hard, so.
Were you always into entrepreneurship? Like, did you have anything in mind before tattooing?
I liked money as a kid. Like, even like just going to the ice cream truck, like, I wanted to make sure I had money for the ice cream truck. Like, in school, like, how I was saying I would draw on the guys, like, we would all go to the store after the school and, we getting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, chicken, deli slices, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just knew I couldn't move without money.
Yeah. So when you go up to the shop, it's for you. You didn't even realize you're about to have a career now,
No.
right? Did you know how to like actually like the trade at all?
No.
Damn.
I went up to that shop expecting to get a quick couple dollars and going on about my business, but it turned into me being at a tattoo shop, drawing people's tattoos for them every weekend. And then, it grew from there.
Yeah. And you're the owner of the shop at the time, that specific
still.
location? Is it the same location from that
No,
day?
we got different locations, but the biggest blessing I have is that everybody that's with me now, I'm venturing on to other businesses. They'll be running their own Motown tattoo company.
Oh, cool.
We got more than just one. Like I said, we started, like you got to know the journey of Motown.
Yeah, let's take it back to
Bro,
day zero.
I'm also from Detroit, born and raised. I'm from two neighborhoods. I'm from 8 Mile Van Dyke in Warren, and I'm from East Warren
Cool.
in Detroit. So I grew up in both neighborhoods. So, I grew up in a different era now, though. Now, I used to get profiled for being white, so I felt what the brothers felt when they crossed 8 Mile back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the greatest gift I had was just kept grinding, and now I can pass it on to them. Because after next year, I'm stepping away, and I'm letting them take over, which everybody, Haley, Crash, G, Romeo, Prince, everybody that's not here, Taylor, Mike, we want to take care of them too.
Oh,
So-
man. Talk about your
Too many
journey.
people for one couch, though, bro.
What was your journey growing up in Detroit?
Listen, man, I grew up very poor. It was a little different for me because I was white. I could hoop. I talked a little shit, and I wasn't afraid to scrap. So things were a little different for me. But like I said, I grew up in 2 neighborhoods. Most of my childhood I was spent in a boys' home. And like Ralph said, I just tasted that money for the first time, bro. I never looked back.
What was the first time tasting money?
Man, I did a tattoo party. I was trash. Sorry for anybody who had tattooed back in the day. I was trash, bro.
Tattoo party.
And I just kept, because I love the passion. Like, I grew up roofing. That's what I do now. I got a roofing company. That's my other business. So I grew up doing that, but I hated it because I did it since I was a kid. I was a poor hillbilly from the hood, bro. You either become a mechanic or you do construction.
Yeah.
So, and then I fell in love with tattooing. I just loved it and just kept working, kept grinding.
What was your first shop?
My first shop was in the back of a barber shop, but the first actual tattoo shop was on Hayes and Kelly, where they meet up, man, in a fucking war zone, bro. I don't know how we survived that. Knock on wood, bro.
Right. What's the sign sheet? Craft?
Yeah,
Craft
Mogul and Hayes.
Mogul and Hayes, yeah.
What was happening that was making it so crazy?
It's just a fuck. Take a ride through there, bro.
Yeah.
It's still wild.
48224.
Yeah.
You ever see that video of that guy that's like getting his hair cut and then some other guy comes in to shoot him and then the barber ends up killing the guy who comes in?
I've seen some shit like that.
You
I
see-
think I've seen that. Yeah.
It's funny. It's like the most viral barbershop video in the world. Have you ever had anything that was like overwhelmingly insane?
No, we've had some shit happen. Dudes fucking another dude's girl, catches him. But shout out also to BJ and Poon who put me on at the barbershop. They seen something in me, man, and so
Yeah,
it's a blessing too. I got a lot of good people in my life to get us where we're at, though.
for sure. Talk about the initial grind for both of you guys. When you guys actually started working together, are you in the first? Is he in the first shop when you hire him?
I was on.
He was an apprentice back then.
Yeah, I was. An
Yeah,
apprentice,
so that was the first shop you.
Yeah.
Wow.
The shop I started working in was 8 Mile Road Tattoo.
Yeah, 8 Mile Tattoo
Yeah.
we had back in the
8
day.
Mile and Van Dyke.
I was trying to be like
right in the
Eminem.
plaza. Yeah. So like I said, I used to just go up there on the weekends and draw tattoos for people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forced my first tattoo, but I had a guy that was silly enough to let me tattoo him, even though I never tattooed before. So that's where it started. It's like, once I got a taste of that, I'm like, I'm just run with it for real.
How long did you feel like it took you to develop the ability to actually draw what you were trying to draw?
So I'm gonna put it like this: I've been drawing like not scribble scrabble since I was like 6 or 7, and I haven't stopped. Like it was times, like I had to, sit down, chill. Whether I did something in school, I was bad, I had to chill for a minute. I'd just be in there drawing. Like I'd find something to do at that time, but I'd be in there just drawing.
Yeah.
And as the years went by, it just got better and better because my perception changed, the way I looked at things changed, like how I pay attention to detail and just separate everything, like all that, like it changed and it got, it evolved.
Yeah.
The whole game's evolved, man.
Yeah.
It ain't like it took me 7 years to do a decent tattoo. Now these kids are good in 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, technology, everything's changed. It's crazy.
Well, barbers
now.
are like that too now. The barbers are coming out of high school. They can do a better job than a 40-year-old.
So you know what I would do for one more haircut, bro? Them days are done for me.
It's way more game out there now too. Like you got TikTok, Instagram, like the game is out there.
Right. I mean, you can only look at the NBA and see that the shooting percentage is so insane because people are able to like watch videos and like learn from people and stuff like that. So
It's a
everything
good
else
thing
has
and a
to be
bad
like
thing,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because like now you got these kids that think they do 1 or 2 tattoos, think go own their own tattoo shop. It's a lot more than just me as an owner. I don't actually tattoo no more. Like I gotta deal with all the legal shit. I gotta deal with all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Plus we got multiple shops, so I gotta deal with every single owner of every shop. Like our downtown location is ran by Wayne, one of my homeboys I met through the industry. Like that's what we're gonna do. Like he franchises it out from us, and then we got our shops, which everybody that's here now is gonna have their own.
So it's a franchise opportunity coming for it?
Yeah, somewhat. But it's not about the money to me. It's I want to make sure I take care of the people that took care of me on the way up.
Right.
So
do you feel like now that you're leaving, you're kind of leaving it to the people that came up with you, right?
yeah,
You feel financially to the point where like you don't even have to worry about that anymore?
I'll still be there. I gotta come talk shit. That's what I do, bro. I'm the best in the world at it.
What do you feel like comparison from when did you start? Like what year roughly?
Man, before my kids were born, 2009.
So
Motown Tattoo Company started 2009.
do you feel like the tattoo culture has changed at all in Michigan?
Yeah, it's a lot more shops, a lot more people tattooing, which is good. But a lot of people fucking suck out here and need to stop. You know what I'm saying? But I sucked too at one point, so it's hard to say that too because I feel bad saying that. But I did it till I got good, man. I just loved it. I would do whatever for $20. Bring me $20. I'm doing whatever because I love tattoo.
$20?
Yeah, bro. A lot of shit's changed, man. I used to do $10 names back in the day, bro.
Wow, man.
Our minimum's 100 now.
Minimum's 100 now, but you were starting off doing.
Dude,
10.
I was doing $10 names all day long.
Wow. Isn't the material cost more than?
But it was like $3 back then. I didn't care. I love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So.
And you had the roofing company, so at the same time,
I started the roofing company after my father passed away.
Okay.
I hated fucking roofing, man. Like I said, it's what I had to do growing up. I was like, fuck that, I'm tattooing. Then when my father passed away, I got into roofing. Worked for one of my buddies. I'm like, if this motherfucker's paying me $350 a day, what am I making him?
Yeah.
And the rest has been history.
What's been the most common tattoo that you guys get requested to do?
Names.
Really?
All day long, names.
Yeah.
Names. I made a good living off names.
Yeah.
When I imagine if I was charging 100 back then, I might be retired right now. I was doing them for 10. So
yeah.
So
because usually, so many if people pass away or whatever the case,
Yeah.
boyfriend, girlfriend. Obviously, boyfriend and girlfriend is the hardest
dumbass.
one.
Dumbass. Don't
They
do
get
it.
them removed, right?
Yeah. Well, next year we're gonna next year or two we're gonna get a laser. We're gonna expand to the suburbs soon too.
Are you laser removal?
Yeah. When we open a shop in the suburbs, that's where we're gonna put our laser.
Yeah, I was looking into that. The technology is different now, so it's easier to remove tattoos.
And I want all this bullshit I got on me off me.
Really?
Well, everybody that works for me, you can't have the #1 shop and walk around looking like you got bullshit on you. So
I would say.
it looks like Scribble Scrabble. It's all good though.
Yeah, that left one right there.
You don't got to be nice, bro. That's just trash.
Some mistakes are being witnessed.
Yeah, but I got some nice work on me too, though.
The arms are cool.
Yeah.
Talk about the funny aspect of it, of having to redraw over somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend's name.
Well, honestly, most of the time when I'm there, because I'm not there all the time, I tell them don't do it. We do cover-ups. So this is the cover-up king I'm sitting next to right
Really?
now.
Yeah. I don't think too much into it. You do it, you do it. You don't, you don't. You need a cover up, holla at me. It's just that simple. I don't put too much of my personal
But how many
opinions.
cover-ups are you doing for ex-boyfriend's names and ex-girlfriend's names?
Sheesh.
I'll tell you this. I done a lot. And the record was like 30 days on how soon somebody came and got a cover up.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So somebody broke up with somebody within 30 days of getting their name inked on their arm.
That's like the record. And it could be something shorter than that. I've done so many.
Yeah.
So I can't even put my finger on it. But I always remember that 30-day thing because of the way they explained it to me. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Nicolas Cage got married after meeting somebody for one day, so I mean, love happens like that.
Wish I had his fucking money, though. I'll tell you that.
No, he's broke right now, man. He's doing every single movie known to man just to make money. This guy's on fucking Tubi right now.
Oh shit! I seen him on TV 20.
Talk about the building of these businesses and the testimonials from the customers and what got you guys to the point where people trusted you and kept coming
Well, bro,
back.
we got our shop on Morang. That's the baby. We started off in Hayes, but Morang's been like, since I opened back up, we were closed down for a couple of years. Since I opened back up, Morang's been the #1. We got over 1,000 real 5-star reviews.
Wow.
Real 5. We got a 4.9 rating. That's hard, man, because everybody bitches about everything. Everybody wants free shit or complains about stuff. So to get 1,000 real 5-star reviews is a big accomplishment. And we do things a little different. Like we always give back to the neighborhood, bro. Like we do a Toys for Tat drive. This is our 8th year now.
8th year.
Last year we helped 115 kids.
Really?
Yeah, we'd send kids back to school with backpacks. So we're involved in the community, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about saving the neighborhood, I'm reaching out for the kids, saving the kids, bro. That's what it is for me at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Because if I had a little guidance in life, how might it turn out? I fucking spent half my life locked up when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. So I try to steer the troubled teens. That's what I like dealing with the most.
What was your history of dealing with police?
I was just a scrapper, bro. I like fighting.
Really?
And then we moved across 8 Mile. They called the cops across 8 Mile. In the hood, you could fight all day. Moved to Warren. I went to jail within my first 2 weeks.
Why'd you always have to fight?
I'm a shit talker. I used to talk shit. Always happening during basketball games too, bro.
Really?
So.
Well, if you could hoop
Yeah.
and you're talking shit, I can see it happening.
So. But now I'm old and laid back, bro. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Shooting you in the leg and going about my day, bro. I ain't got time to fight nobody. But that's the difference between us, and like we're not. I'll never bash another tattoo shop. I want to see everybody do good. I want to see everybody around me do good. Whoever opens up by us, I go there. When the grand opening, like I'll stop by, say what's up. But like I helped ruin the tattoo industry in Detroit. Now I'm helping rebuilding the tattoo industry in Detroit, bro.
What do you mean you helped to ruin it?
Bro, I was slapping like a crack house on the first of the month doing $10 names, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was not cool, man. And you got good people, because I sucked at the time. And you got guys like this that are good. And like, it changed for everybody. Now we got rid of that riffraff. It took a couple years. There's like a 20-year-old kid's not thinking the same as a 30-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? They just want some bullshit on them. Now we almost got rid of all that riffraff crowd. You get a couple kids that come in want some bullshit, but like now we got people that want to spend money. When you come to us, you want a nice tattoo for a nice price.
How many celebrities or local celebrities have you guys tattooed?
A lot. This guy's tattooed every rapper you know from the east side.
Talk about some of the rappers that you worked with.
I tattooed Peasy for sure.
Oh,
I
cool.
remember that. Yeah,
What tattoo did you give Peasy?
he got a soda on the side of his face with like a rose. Marco a celebrity. I would consider Marco a celebrity for sure.
You didn't tattoo Vazo?
Big
I thought you did back in the
Big
day.
Minds Fitness. I don't think I tattooed Fizz. Nah.
We used to both work at Penitentiary Tattoo. Mark passed away, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
So we used to work there together. Like I opened up, but I go help there out because I had guys working for me.
Oh.
So Fuji too. Green guy Fuji, Webo. I tattooed them. Matter of fact, I tattooed them at on Gratiot and French at with Mark.
It's been so fucking long since that tattoo, bro. I don't remember.
Oh, you just got to, it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean that tattoo at the toy drive. That's about it, bro. It's work. My whole life is a grind. Every day, all day. I wake up at 5. From 5 to 9, I'm working.
How'd you guys handle COVID?
So I remember when they like we getting ready when they was getting ready to shut everything down. We like, man, we ain't about to shut down. We about to keep grinding, man. We could close the garage door, let them, hey, call us when you're outside type shit. But it got serious. We like.
Yeah, we had to close down for a couple months.
We had to close down for a couple months.
But listen, everything government officials, I'm not closing down ever again, bro. That shit was some bullshit.
I don't think I ever played the game so much. I'm at the crib on the game with my folks.
Yeah.
I'm still a fat ass from that shit.
But once it opened back up, shit, we was right back
Well, I feel
booming.
like people could just pull up to your crib. Well, you don't want everybody to stay.
Yeah, you don't want people to know where you stay. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit. Yeah.
We was right back booming though. Actually,
It was slapping like tax
COVID
season,
actually put us in a good position though, because our books was out for like a long time. Like I can remember booking like 4 months out.
Listen, that COVID money was like nothing else, bro. Like nothing else. Hopefully it comes back without closing down.
Oh, because of the money.
Yeah,
because of
man. Listen, bro.
income,
Right. It was like tax season in July. How there's Christmas in July, it was tax season in July.
We all fall for it too. Like we thought, like it was just normal. Like everybody's rich, but we didn't like think about why everybody's.
Well,
rich.
that's why a fucking gallon of milk costs you $14 now, bro. Yeah. The government ain't giving nothing away for free without something in return, bro.
They want it back.
That's why the price of everything's up right now.
Yeah, somebody posted their Walmart bill from 6 years ago on the internet, and then they posted that same grocery list now, and it was $400.
That's
the
crazy,
same
bro.
amount that was $100. I mean, it's right there in front of your face. You can see how much we're paying for groceries.
We don't even shop all at once. If we need something, we just gonna go get it. One day at a time. Yeah. Like we eating pork chops that day or turkey chops, whatever. We gonna go to the store and get turkey chops that day. Ain't all that bulk buying that shit at once. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit don't even make sense no more.
What's been the most difficult part about maintaining a tattoo parlor?
Ups and downs, man. It's a struggle. You've been grinding.
Yeah.
You keep growing. It's a struggle. We got our slow seasons. We got our good seasons. It's like we're all family at our shops. You know what I'm saying? That's why I managed to make sure I said everybody's name when I was here. We're all family here, but it's people argue, people bicker. You're around somebody every day for 8 hours a day. And as an owner, I look at it differently than they do. I'm looking at it as if, we got to be here. Let's make this money. They're like, if it's slow, I don't want to fucking be here. So I'm stuck in the middle because I understand what they're going through too. So that's why I'm kind of, like, I try to be a passionate owner at the same time, but business is business too. The bills got to get paid. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of patience.
Yeah. It's definitely testing my patience over the years.
Yeah, I can feel that.
But like we just, first off, it's my man Ralph's birthday.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Like, I was just at his. They just had a picnic yesterday. I was at, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It was my wife's first black barbecue she's ever been to,
bro. The soul food's incredible, right? Man? Some barbecued baby back ribs.
We had some good food. We did flag football too. That was like the main thing, but like just coming together doing something. Yeah, I'm real family.
So you guys are like friends, like
that's my brother
outside of work, and
that's my like my big brother. I can say that and like really mean that because he showed me a lot of things without telling me. Like the way he moved, like he's not lying. I watched this guy like never give up ever. Like, and it's like in life, it's like God shows you what not to do, then he shows you what to do.
Yeah.
So he gives you that bad example so you can appreciate and understand the good example and really look at it from a different perspective so you can understand what life is really all about. And he's been that good role model for me.
Right, like you have to bump your head a little bit, right?
No,
Fuck
for sure.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fuck,
For
if I
sure.
gave up, man, if I gave up the first 3,000 times, I would still be a failure.
Yeah.
I still feel like we're not doing shit. I still feel like we could do more.
It's always
And we
room
got
for
shops in other
improvement.
states.
Really?
Yeah. We had, Orlando, we got a building in Buffalo, New York. We're going to be opening up soon there. But we had one in Orlando. I shouldn't have sold it, man. I regret selling it. But
You sold your Orlando store?
yeah.
Wow.
So, but we're going to, that's the goal now is the goal. State
So
to
it
state
sounds
with
like you're franchising, but you're just not like calling it franchising, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't want like, it's like tattoo shops are a little different. It ain't like you got to have the vibe of the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to build that vibe. You guys work good together because you work together every day. But what if you didn't work together every day?
Right.
And there's so many different personalities in a tattoo shop.
Like a culture. You want to build a
Yeah,
culture and
yeah.
inside each one. You don't want it to just be random guys working together.
Yeah, and then we
Right.
set a bar too. You can't be trash and work here either.
Yeah.
Not saying nobody's trash, but there's a bar that we set to be here.
What's like the apprentice requisites?
So we usually take our apprentice on for a year. We have one right now, Taylor. She's working with us. I know you're gonna see us, Taylor. She gets on my damn nerves sometimes, but I do love her. Like I said, everybody comes to my family. Like everybody comes to my kids' birthday parties. I go to their kids' birthday parties, but it's like fucking the movie.
Goodfellas?
No, Fast and Furious. Where they're eating at the table. That's how we are.
Right.
When you're part of this, you're part of a family. So I just want to. I don't know if we're ever gonna go super huge with it, but we're just kind of riding the wave right now, wherever it takes us.
Yeah.
So if it takes us to where we got to shop in every state, it might be. Who knows? But I ain't ever going to stop working. I got to make sure they never stop working either. But I'm also stepping away too so they can make more money off the business. I only want a little tiny cut. And they could make most of the money. They
That's
put in the
dope.
work for me for years, but that's my reward for them. Because everybody that's been with me for over 5 years.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about the company as its own. You know what I'm saying?
That apprenticeship is heavy though. It's like you like down there an octopus. You got a lot to carry. You taking out trash, cleaning up.
We work the dog shit out here.
Deep cleanings, drawing. Like you really got to like be on everything. But like with that being implemented on you like that, once you get past the bitchy part of it, the you understand like, okay, now things are becoming a routine. It's becoming a little bit more easy. I'm balancing things out now. You know what I'm saying? But starting out apprenticeships, they are trash.
And we test them a lot too. You got to
Yeah.
test them and see if they're going to be willing.
But that's where a lot of my patience came from too. Like actually being an apprentice, being tested. Because when I was younger, I was a small guy. I wasn't never really like a big guy. It's like being tested by like bigger guys in the shop. You know
It's
what
like
I'm saying?
buzz training, but for like tattoos.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
I'm a little more laid back now that I'm older.
Yeah.
Not all the guys back in the day. I'm sorry, man. I was a little mean, but it's because I expect the best out of everybody, though.
Yeah, because I'm sure when you were working for somebody else, you were always giving your best.
Yeah, I
right?
started off under Danny Boy and Hot Rod at Pitbull Tattoo. So if you're from the East Side, you got tattooed by Danny Boy. That's just how it was.
I feel like it's better to work when you're like serious about what you're doing versus being like, oh, I'm just gonna try to fucking blow off all the time I can. Like the time goes by faster. You enjoy the time more. You enjoy the people around you more. They like you more because you're working.
Bro, it's all about the grind to me. It's all about the hustle, the grind. I made a good living at $10 a name, man. I was doing 40 tattoos a day back then, bro. It was insane.
So I was like $400 a day. pretty
Yeah,
much.
bro. I was catching the bus home, thinking I was rich, catching the city bus home, in the middle of the hood with $400 stuffed in my sock, bro.
Damn, bro.
I don't want to bring race into it, but it's a little hard to be in white in the hood, bro. I'm just being real.
Well, I mean, you can imagine that you're ostracized a little bit, like you're.
But I'm like all my businesses are in Detroit, man. If you look at our shops, they don't look like they belong in the city. They look like they belong in Birmingham. Like I've took my whole life savings and put it in a Motown tattoo company.
Did you ever feel like that separation a little bit? Like, well, you're from here, but you're not taking the same life course that we're taking from here when you're in Detroit.
Yeah and no, but it's because
Like, do police treat you the same? I'm guessing that's one of the
No,
biggest
man, I
differences.
used to get fucking pulled over all the time because I was white, bro. Walking through the neighborhood, thought I was a dope fiend. I'm like, nah, bro, I got all my teeth. I have no track marks.
They thought you were there to buy some shit.
Well, you know, we trap too, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a legit business now. We used to get raided once a week, bro. We was in that bitch trapping all day, tattooing.
What do you mean?
I didn't care who you were. You could come in 14. I want a tattoo. I never asked for ID. We were in there trapping.
Oh.
My first shop on Morang, actually. I swear to God, bro. You ask anybody from that neighborhood, we used to get raided more than any dope house in the neighborhood, bro.
What did the fuck are they raiding?
Because I didn't have a tattoo license. I was in there just trapping.
Oh my god! Did they used to just?
And it's a high activity area.
Yeah.
If you get what
I'm next to.
saying.
I was next to a 24-hour gas station, bro. And the police were always there.
Were they just taxing you and getting out, or they
Yeah,
actually
they
like
were
really?
just come shut me down. I'd open up an hour later, bro.
Oh, okay. So they're just taxing your
Yeah.
ass. They weren't trying to like
No.
pursue legal charges and shit.
And we were selling weed and shit out of there. I got knocked selling weed out of there, so it was a trap back.
You were selling yourself or your customer? Like your?
No, we were moving dime bags. Thought we were doing big things.
Genius. It was like this thing.
This is before the shit was legal, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Well, you had to make extra money.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I was doing $10 names. I had to do what I had to do, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, like Morang, I'm not from Morang at all. That's not my neighborhood. But a part of me will always, a part of my heart will always be Morang. I watch all them kids grow up there. I got a lot of love in that neighborhood. We help out with Clark Elementary. That's the school that we help out with all the kids. But it's just like, to me, if you're making money in the neighborhood, you should put back in that neighborhood. Like it's like I'll show you the shop on Morang, man. It doesn't look like it belongs there. And it's sad because Morang used to be a nice neighborhood, and it's the fucking slums now, bro. There's no other way to put it.
What do you think happened?
Drugs, man. What happens to all Detroit? Drugs and crime.
Oh, it's gorgeous, man.
These kids, you know, these kids.
Shout
Role
out,
models are fucking.
shout out my guy Ryan too, who does all our floors.
Yeah, he does them all, dude.
Yeah, Ryan the epoxy guy.
As far as pricing and everything is concerned, I know each parlor probably has their own pricing, but
Individually, yeah. All artists do them individually.
are you guys on the high end or mid, or where you guys at?
I think we're pretty fair, honestly.
Yeah, we are. I think so.
I seen this to here. Somebody showed me we call this a quarter sleeve. This is a quarter sleeve. I seen quarter sleeves for as much as $2,500, and I've seen them for more than that too. So I believe our prices are pretty fair.
So you're saying it's not 2,500 if somebody was to like 2,500 would be another place that does a great job, and you guys do a great job for a little bit less than that or something like that?
Well, me personally, I'm gonna cut so much of that time out, and I'm gonna still give you something lovely that you can flex with.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How many reoccurring customers are you getting like per?
Non-stop.
So it's always the same people just coming back every time.
And they bring new people. It's a revolving door because we got the hospitality. You go leave our reviews, you know what I'm saying? We're big on making people laugh. Like, we want you to come enjoy your time with us.
Well, I want to leave making sure that I look fucking sweet with whatever I just
And
got.
we give everybody
For
a
sure.
free tattoo shop, a shirt that comes in our
Oh, yeah,
tattoo
man.
shops.
Appreciate the shirt, too, man.
We're the only shop that does that. We give away free shirts to everybody.
Check this shit out, yo.
So,
Got it, Nick? Yeah. Show this bitch out.
Put it right, basically between him and the camera, like right by
Okay.
right there.
Yeah, see. And you guys got my size?
Show you right.
so it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, you love this shit. That's why you do it, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Same with us, dude. And I'm trying to change the landscape of tattoo in Detroit because it used to be frowned upon. Like, it's like you used to be looked at differently if you tattooed in Detroit or you worked in Detroit because it's a black community. But now the culture and the art has changed so much. Like, people in the inner city still want nice tattoos, and we're still giving them nice tattoos. Back in the day, you used to go to the hood to get a cheap tattoo. You get tattooed at somebody's house in the neighborhood. You know what I'm
get
saying?
what
But
you asked for.
we've evolved. The shop's evolved, and we just keep going and keep
Yeah.
going. That's why I'm saying I feel bad because a lot of people apply for the shop, and I gotta be like, no, maybe you should do an apprenticeship. And they're like, I've been tattooing 10 years, and I'm like, God bless you, brother.
I still holler at them. They'll DM me and ask me certain shit. I still like holler at them. Game is free when you dealing with me because I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I want to see you prosper and do better. And I respect people who are accountable, who actually want to be better and they know there's room for improvement. I respect that. So when they reach out to me, I'll give them like some few pointers or something like that, but you can't really teach this. It really has to be in you. But whatever, you know, somebody reach out to me, I'm like, all right, it took a lot. They want to be better. So, you know, I bless them with what I got.
Right. They're always like people that are always searching to improve, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. As far as your most a tattoo that you appreciate the most that you've done for somebody, what is the tattoo that you feel like impacted you and that person the most?
I've had customers. I done down there cried like in the shop because a customer was so appreciative, whether it was a memorial tattoo or something. And like I said, there's so many of them. But it's just been times to where, like I said, I was almost in tears because they were so appreciative of what I did for them. And
Do you remember that? Do you remember any specific ones?
I love that feeling. I did. A lady got a portrait of her dad, and she was just like so overwhelmed about it. Like it touched me in a way. You know what I'm saying? And things like that like makes me want to keep going too. You know. Yeah, things like that makes me want to keep going for sure.
It's kind of crazy if somebody's walking around with your artwork on them.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people with this guy's artwork.
It's the drip, man. You know.
That's crazy.
I think about it like fashion for real. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a fashionable guy, but like putting that shit on is a passion of mine. So I look at tattoos the same way. Like they want some drip when they come to me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna bless you with.
Does that change like your outfit selection? Like after you get the tattoo, it's like, all right, now that I got the red, I can't.
When I got my first tattoo, I got it. I got a tattoo on my chest. Never wore a shirt. like you got to.
It's 31 degrees out. Dudes walk around no shirt on.
Like I even see like my customers. Like they'll get some new shit. You know what I'm saying? They flexing it. They want to show this shit. You know what I'm saying? When I got my back finished last year. Shout out to my boy BD Tatts. He go crazy with that anime shit. When I got my back finished last year, I don't think I wore a shirt probably like 75% of the summer. Yeah, I was heavy flexing.
The ladies love tattoos and shit?
They be fucking with it. And they be looking at me like, damn, every time I see a new tattoo every time I look at you. Yeah, for sure. Just the drip, you know. This how people express themselves. You know, what you get is like a part of you because you could tell a story about. It doesn't have to mean anything. It could be a time of your life you going through.
Full of bullshit. That
reflects on the tattoos you get too. You know what I'm saying? It don't always have to like mean a specific thing. It's the way you express yourself.
Yeah.
You got any ink?
No, I was thinking if it was to be anything, it would have to be somebody's name that meant something a lot to me or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be the easiest thing. What's the most meaningful tattoo that you have on you right now?
For shit. Tattoos for my kids.
Oh, cool.
I plan on getting all this lasered off and redone.
Oh.
Like I just started my back piece, so I plan on getting everything all lasered and have my guys now do it all.
Oh, that's gonna hurt, right? Like
yeah,
to
it's
get
gonna suck, bro. But
I seen it, man. I seen Facebook's really pushing that eye removal stuff, where it's like that new stuff where it just removes the tattoos, but it takes like 7 or 8 treatments. Like,
see, whatever it takes. You know, I can't be out here claiming I got the #1 tattoo shop and walking around bullshit on it.
No, for sure. But I'm saying like that's gonna fucking be a tax.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna cost like $15,000 to $20,000 to get all that fucking removed.
Thank God I'm getting the tattoos done for cheap from the guys, right? To make up for it in the back end.
Do you feel like it's taxing? Do you know anything about the removal service, like tattoo removal?
No. But we definitely plan on getting to it in the next couple of years.
Okay.
We plan on it. You know, we'll never know where plans go, but that's the plan.
Yeah. What about you? What's your most meaningful tattoo on you?
I got my son's name on me, and then my mom. I lost my mom when I was 2, so I got a portrait of my mom like right in the center of my back.
Wow.
Actually, thinking of that, I just got my dad's car tattooed on me.
Yep.
Your dad's car?
Yeah, to start my back piece.
Oh, cool.
So,
what was the meaning? I mean, what was the meaningfulness behind your dad's car for you?
we didn't have shit growing up, so that car was like everything to my dad. We were poor, man.
Yeah.
So my dad had a '72 Nova that he had to get back to the weed man back in the day because he fronted 20 pounds from him, ran off on him.
Oh my God.
And then I ended up buying the car back off the weed man.
Really?
Yeah, years later.
Wow.
So
was it in good condition? Did that bitch still start?
No, man. It's gonna cost me a small fortune to fix that car, but no matter what, one day it will be done.
Oh, cool.
So
damn, a '72 Nova. Holy fuck, man. So you guys are passionate about what it is. It's not just about it being a business.
No, man. Fuck the business part. It's about the people that come in our shop. It's about giving back to the hood.
Yeah.
It's about it's where we're from.
Do you feel like there could be a career program designed for people to enter, even if they don't take it all the way with tattooing?
Absolutely.
I'm working on it. I actually got an ebook that'll probably be ready like any day now.
What's the ebook all about?
What you need to know if you want to be a tattoo artist. And there's like key points in there. And then there's like space for your notes, for you to take notes. So that's what I've been working on lately, just outside of, just the tattoo thing or whatever else.
Yeah. How many people hit you up for consultation or just to learn the game?
Consultations.
Probably got 1,000 DMs right now.
Oh no, I mean like for people who are trying to become tattoo artists themselves.
Oh, we get them a lot.
Yeah,
Really?
it's a few of them for sure. And I like bump, like when I do like go out, I bump into people. They like, yeah, I'm doing this, that, and the third. I see your shit, and like I say, I just give them whatever jewel comes to mind at the time, like you know. And but now I'm being a little more specific. Like you know, day by day, you gain a different type of knowledge. So when somebody asks me like, what type of machine you use, now I'm asking them like, why do you ask? And then if they tell me, cause your work it looks so black, is okay. Then I tell them, okay, I use a 4.5 stroke or a 4.0 stroke, you know, because that's the question you really need. That's the answer you really need. It's not the brand that you looking for. It's the mechanics that's going into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at now. Like depending on what they ask, I want to know why they're asking.
Right.
That way I can give you the right answer.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not holding back information. You're like trying to help people learn, understand.
Yeah, I don't hold back any information. They ask me what type of markers you use. Electrum shit. You know what I'm saying? I go to where you go. I go to Pro Source. Mom's on 8 Mile and Van Dyke. Mom's have been around for a long time too. Mom's got the East Side sold up.
How long have they been around for?
How long Mom been around?
For now.
For
Yeah, the East Side sold up for now.
Man, how long Mom been around?
Wait.
Bro?
Long time. 15 years.
15 years.
We plan on opening a supply business next year. That's why I said that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're taking over?
Yeah.
But like supply stores, so that means there's a lot of shops.
It's a lot of
There's
shops.
a lot of people that tattoo out of their house too, which is, you know, it's different strokes for different folks. I don't want people to know where I stay.
We're
where
on
my
that
kids
list
live.
of licensed shops.
Yeah,
though.
we're licensed. All the shops are licensed.
Oh.
Which, like we talked about earlier, we weren't licensed for a long time, man.
How many are in Metro Detroit outside of Detroit?
How many tattoo shops are there?
Yeah, that you own.
We own 4 here.
So there are some are in Detroit and some are outside of Detroit.
We got 1 outside Detroit. We got Morang, Gratiot, and Greektown. Morang, Haley runs Morang, Ralph runs Gratiot. Romeo's gonna run Van Dyke, and Greektown's ran by Wayne.
Also, you went from a position of just from apprentice to owner, like running the shop. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. So being an entrepreneur and being able to have people literally run shops for you, it's like the organization must be insane.
It is, but you know, that's like I said, I put my blood, sweat, and tears in it. It's a lot of headaches too, though, man. You know, nobody's ever gonna treat my baby like it's mine. That's my money. That's my, you know, to them that's their job, but to me that's my life.
Yeah.
Like that's what I've done my whole life, bro.
Yeah.
But it's a blessing to give back to these guys. You know, they put in the work for me all these years. So now it's time for them, so I can grow my other company. They can grow their business too.
How do you guys feel about
And it's not, real
yeah,
quick, I
go.
don't mean to cut you off, brother.
There you go.
It's not only just the people that run them now. Everybody that's with me right now will all eventually have their own tattoo shop too,
For sure.
and I'll help them get it going.
How do you guys perceive what's happening in Detroit as far as infrastructure, some gentrification, and
It's a lot of gentrification. It needs to happen. It's good and bad for the city because downtown was ghetto as fuck when I was growing up. But now you know it's good. It's good for the city though. Look at how much it costs you to get a 2-bedroom apartment downtown now. Look at the money that's flowing through downtown. Look what it's done in the last 15 years. But I want to see in the neighborhoods too though.
Yeah, the neighborhoods are still kind of shaky, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
yeah.
slowly but surely. I think they starting downtown and like slowly moving their way back. But this is one crib. This is one crib I used to always see like growing up. I think it's on, what is it, Lakewood and Waveney. You ever seen that house that they just keep building on it? It's like, it's right in the middle of the hood, but it looks like a mansion. They got like a gate around it and all that shit.
Yeah. I did a photo booth. I used to shoot
Yeah, bro, it's
videos.
pretty
I
sweet
did a
over
photo
there.
shoot at that place before.
Yeah, so
He added
It's
on
fucking
now. Now
random.
he has a bridge going across, bro.
Oh, really?
yeah,
So,
crazy.
Yeah. It was weird.
But that's like, you know, that's why we put like I love the city. It's where I'm from. It's where I'm the most comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty fucked up that you're comfortable in one of the worst zip codes in America, but that's where I'm comfortable at. But we show that we have pride of what we do and where we're from, bro. Because the way the shops look.
Yeah. I mean, you took a lot of care of it, bro.
Like, listen, bro, we got an abandoned building next door to the shop on Morang, and I paid for the money to clean it up more than once. It's I'm ready to board it up or bulldoze it myself, bro, if they don't do nothing, because I want to keep the neighborhoods nice where we're at. I care about the kids in the neighborhood. I care about the future of the kids in the neighborhood. Like, we got junkies by the store all the time. I run them away. I'm like, yo, bro, there's kids around here. There's an alley behind the shop. I run them away because I don't want no kids seeing that bullshit. So
How long do you feel like it took you to gain the respect and kind of like earn that kind of credit in the neighborhood for people to know that you're really there to help and support?
Morang, I beat up the neighborhood bully back in the day when I first moved in. You know what I'm saying? So that I have respect. It was my first year on Morang, and I've been there so long. And just growing up, it was it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Just
damn, you whooped up the fucking neighborhood bully.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So after that, I had love on Morang. I earned my stripes.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm too old for all that shit now, though.
Oh yeah, we're talking about back in the day.
That was a long time ago, man.
Start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Start somewhere.
But it's you got you gotta earn your stripes, bro. You gotta give respect to get respect. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've had a lot of good people take me under the wing to get where I'm at today, though. I've had a lot of great mentors in my life to take me where, and I'm hope I'm that to these guys.
Yeah.
So
are you guys invested at all into the hip hop community, into the hip hop scene at all?
Two of our guys do music.
I actually make music too.
Talk
when
about.
I feel like it.
Oh, so you're it's like kind of a passion project for you more so than like actually.
So music, but music was always a thing for me. Like even before I knew I was gonna like do tattoos, music was always just a thing. But I never thought to really like, hey, let's get in the studio and start recording shit. I didn't think that far. But once I did, it kind of started to align in a certain way. I met my home. But matter of fact, I met Smoke when we opened Eastland.
Yeah.
Talking about
Smoke Beats.
Oh, Smoke Beats. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Who you talking about? Smoke.
I'm talking about Smoke, the one that runs the events in Detroit.
Smoke Promotion.
Yeah,
that's my
That's
people.
his cousin.
That's family.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his cousin.
Yeah.
Dope.
But yeah, Smoke Beats. I met him when we opened the shop in Eastland Mall, and
R.I.P.
we've been
Eastland.
we've been tight ever since. He produced a lot of my tracks and shit. I learned a lot of shit from him too. Even though he's a younger cat, but I still learn a lot, especially like music wise from him because he handled his business.
That's dope. And you got relations to the biggest promoter in fucking Michigan right now.
Yeah.
One of the best producers in the city.
Helluva?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I had a feeling you tatted Helluva.
Yeah, forgive me. I did tat Helluva. Helluva cool. Helluva be looking out for sure.
Which tattoo did you do for Helluva?
So he had a bullshit ass hawk on his neck. No, he told me when he sent it to me, he like, don't laugh. That's the first thing I did was laugh when he sent it to me. But it was like an incredible hawk. So I covered that up for him. And after that, he was just fucking with me. He got a tattoo on his back. I think it says Godson, like going straight across his back.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, he be showing love for sure. I fuck with Helly.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that people got to know.
Yeah, we've tattooed a lot. Romeo's tattooed a lot of famous
I try to
people,
be
too.
so humble, bro. I forget about certain things because like I ain't really no flashy guy or nothing like that. So like I be so focused on just staying humble. I forget sometimes.
Bro, we was tattooing on milk crates back in the day. True story.
From milk crates to tat souls.
Wow, man.
Listen, I sold more pistols out of that hay shop. I don't know why everybody used to bring me guns, little 25s, bro. I was king of them. I was selling them for $100. I was buying them for 50, selling them for 100.
What, man?
That shit was wild, bro.
Yeah.
We could write a book about that shit, man.
We
Back
need
in the
a whole
day.
day with you, basically.
Yeah, no,
as soon as you're not covering.
No, you need to follow this guy around. He's a nut, man.
What your life sounds
I can't
crazy.
remember
It sounds
the
chaotic, bro.
But no, he brings the excitement. He brings the energy to the area though, for sure.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to talk about before we close out? Anything specific you want to bring up?
Who's the favorite person you ever interviewed, bro?
Cash Doll.
Okay.
Well, you know you love her, bro. I mean, everybody knows you
Cash
love
Doll
her.
is 100% the
So
best
that's simple.
interview I've ever done in my life.
Did you confess your love?
I felt on it. She had a man at the time, so I was trying to like lower down the.
Fuck him. You can't. You love who you love.
But I had to turn it down a little
man,
bit.
you know?
Huh?
She's single now, man.
Yeah, she is single now. But you know, a lot of people are telling me like, oh, you know, Cash Doll's single. Everybody sent me the post when she was single, but I was like, man, you know what? She's actually probably going through some real shit right now.
Nah,
So
for
I
real.
can't be like involved, getting myself like, oh yeah, you know. Plus I got a girl now, so. But that was the best. But as far as the most motivational, it was Icewear Vezo's manager Chanel. She came on here and basically told all these upcoming rappers, like, yo, this isn't fucking fairy tale land. Don't think you're just going to get a fucking deal. And you're
No, man, anything you do is worth anything
Yeah.
worth it is a grind, bro.
Yeah.
Anything like this shit that we've done together with me and everybody, this didn't happen overnight. This is 10 years going
Have you
strong.
ever seen anybody skip a grind before, like in your life?
Not nobody worth shit, to be honest. You listen, it's consistency. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
I wake up every fucking day at 5 in the morning and I grind still, and I'm the boss, bro. And every business I own, I'm the boss, and I
What time do you
outwork
wake
anybody
up?
that works for me.
What time you wake up?
5 o'clock, 4:45 every morning.
4:45. What's your you straight to the
I'm an
shop?
old man, though. Yeah, sure. I get to my office.
Yeah.
I go through the payroll, check on everything. I call the guys, make sure they're up working. Now the tattoo shops, I don't got to worry about no more. They handle all that now.
Are you a coffee drinker?
No, just wake up wired, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
What wires you? Like, it has to be something that wires you.
It's motivation,
I
man.
think it's the excitement for the new day.
Yeah.
I'll get like 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I'm like always going to.
Did something like spark you? You guys have always been like this.
So the more I focus on positivity, the more I look forward to waking up. Like I got a loving family. Like I'm surrounded by a lot of good people. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Me too.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by a lot of great people.
Beautiful. Man.
And like getting off subject a little bit, I did want to talk about like mental health and like, you know, self-love.
Yeah.
It's times we want to do the most for the people we love, but at the same time we can't give them more love than we give ourselves. That's where it starts. Once you really focus on that, and it could be simple as going to get some fucking coffee, you know, taking yourself out to dinner, you know, doing those things to fulfill yourself. So even like with people on the receiving end, doing those things to fulfill yourself, so you're not looking for fulfillment. You're just here in the moment existing. You know what I'm saying? So whenever opportunity comes, you can bless somebody. It's effortless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have to make sure you're good before you spread yourself to the rest of the world, right?
For sure.
That's one of my problems I have. I take care of a lot of people in my family, man. It was the hardest thing I had to do was cut them off. But it was hurting my family. Like my wife and my kids. So you gotta, there's a thin line there too.
Yeah, because then everybody just fucking sinks.
But then I feel like if, you know, coming where we come from, you know, we like when we was dirt poor, bro. So coming where I come from, if I can help my aunt pay a phone bill for $200, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But then when she asks you 4 or 5 months in a row, now you're like, all right.
It's like, when are you gonna do it on your own?
Yeah.
It's not gonna help them if you keep
Like,
doing
you know,
it.
And enabling them.
Yeah.
Right, enabling, right? Because you can. They always say that quote.
And that's not towards none of my specific aunts. I love all you.
Yeah, make sure none of this is towards anybody specific. Do you guys want to shout out the shops one more time before we close out?
Motown Tattoo Company, 11500 Morang, 639 Beaubien, 15146 Gratiot, 21704 Van Dyke.
For sure. I appreciate you, fellas. This is the first time tattoo artists have come in here and entrepreneurs have come in that are really representing for the city and showcasing that hard work really can take you to the top if you really do it. And you're able to help people have their own careers and to have their own businesses, which is insane. And you're obviously very passionate about what you do. So I'm sure everybody that watches this, knowing the people that you've worked with as well, are going to be very, very inclined to come to work with you. So appreciate you, fellas, for doing this. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. High Low Visuals is shooting these productions. We're out. Peace.
All right.
Fire, man.